Taco Bell keeps putting out all of these new items, and we're gonna keep trying them. These are the steak and queso Crunchwrap sliders. So I was looking around today trying to find something to do a video on, and out of nowhere, I get a push notification on my phone from Taco Bell about these sliders, these Crunchwrap sliders. They just dropped those Caliente Cantina chicken tacos, and then they had the churros last week, right? I think it was last week. So, I mean, they're just pushing stuff out left and right. And then they had the cheesy dipping burritos like 2 weeks ago. I mean, I just started doing these videos almost 3 weeks ago, and this is my 4th Taco Bell item. Not because I like Taco Bell so much, but because they keep putting new stuff out, and that's kind of low-hanging fruit for me to do a video on. So these are just small Crunchwraps, not Crunchwrap Supremes. So there's no sour cream, there's no lettuce, there's no tomato, none of that stuff. In the actual Crunchwrap, it's just the hard shell little tostada deal, steak, and I believe a chipotle sauce. And then the queso part is this little cup of cheese. So just one of their small little cups of queso. And then with it, you get 2 Crunchwraps. And these were $4.99, I believe. And this is just sour cream and hot sauce that I mixed together just for something extra to dip it in, just in case the queso isn't any good. So these are pretty small, right? They're sliders. One of the reasons why I'm not the biggest fan of Crunchwraps, like the normal Crunchwraps, is it seems like the first bite, no matter where you start at, it's always just soft shell. You don't get any of like the filling. So, you know, if you can get past that, I guess it's fine, but that's one reason why I usually don't get them. With these, I would imagine it's probably not gonna be an issue. So first bite, no dipping sauce, no nothing. So yeah, you got steak, chipotle, and the just the hard shell inside. And then the queso. There's a good amount of chipotle sauce in there too. It's got a good little spice to it. Queso is not got a ton of flavor, but it's good. It's creamy. I mean, it's okay. I think they're, if you had extra chipotle to dip it in, I think that would be better. The queso's okay, but it's not that great. Get some of this on there. Just sour cream and Texas Pete. The little tostada in mine is not super crunchy, which is fine. You know, I brought it home. There's plenty of steak in these things. Overall, they're pretty good. Depending on how fresh they are, I'm sure they're better. That's a location thing. Sometimes, you know, Taco Bell, you win some, you lose some. It's just the way it goes. Those fresh would be a lot better. Or even if you took it and you threw it back in the oven to kind of crisp everything back up, they would be good. For $4.99, you know, you might be better off just spending like another, I think, $1.50, $2 to get the big Crunchwrap or the Crunchwrap Supreme, because they typically, in my experience, fill those more full with filling. Those are good though. They're good. It's another good item that Taco Bell's dropped. If you had a little side of their nacho cheese, might actually be better to dip those in. So, you know, if you go and get one, you may get a side of little nacho cheese and try that. But as far as new items go, I think the Caliente Cantina chicken tacos, any one of the ones that I had in my other video on, those are all better than that. I mean, you know, it's the Crunchwrap, so they've had it, right? They've just made a smaller version of it just for like a new promotional item. So it's good, but as far as if you're ranking new items, I think the Caliente chicken is much better. It's a much better flavor. It's a different flavor that, Taco Bell hasn't really had. So I'd try those too. All right, that's it, y'all. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to drop a comment. And of course, as always, if you want to subscribe, be much appreciated. Thank you all that already have. About to wrap that up though. That's a review. Y'all take care.